Hey, what's up, guys? Sanitary here. So today's video, I wanted to talk about and give you my overall thoughts and opinions on plus size models. One of my subscribers, I believe, asked me to do a video. So all video suggestions are definitely welcome. I can't guarantee I can do all of them, but this is a good topic. So I don't know too much about plus size models. I'm not like an expert on it, but I did do a video a couple of months ago regarding Ashley Graham. She's one of the more popular plus size models, and for people that don't know who Ashley is, she was the first ever plus size model to grace the cover of the Bikini Sports Illustrated, and she's a very pretty woman. But anyway, backtracking to or talking about plus size models, I believe there are many benefits to having plus size models. See, a lot of women, and including men too, but a lot of women in particular in society get a lot of pressure to be a certain way, to have a certain figure, to look like a model, to be more trim, especially with social media, Instagram, and just the media in general and TV. A lot of women get a lot of pressure. So when plus size models came out, it became a way for women that are a little bit bigger than your average, or not your average, than your typical stick model, your Kate Moss, Naomi Campbell, etc., etc. And it gave women a little bit more confidence, or it's supposed to make them feel a little bit more comfortable in their own skin, and to basically tell these women that are a little bit bigger. And I think plus size models, I think the size for the clothing, I think it has to be within, like, tell me if I'm wrong, I think it's size like 8 and up or something, maybe 12 to 16. But anyway, it gave these women that positivity, that positive image, that even though I'm not a stick, that I can feel beautiful, I can feel confident, and just be more happy overall in my own skin. So with plus size models, that's a very positive thing. Are there any negatives? I would say the only negative that I can think of with plus size modeling is that if you're overweight and you're unhealthy, you have high blood pressure, let's say, you're pre-diabetic, but you look up to these plus size models and you say, well, I personally, quote, I like the way I look, I'm going to be happy in my own skin. That's all gravy, that's all dandy. But if you're using that as an excuse to not be healthy, that's where it lies, or that's where it can be a problem. But like I said, I don't want to come off as judgmental. It's going to be their choice ultimately. So my overall thoughts is, for the most part, plus size modeling is great. But if you are a little bit overweight, I would just make sure to get a physical, get a clean bill of health. And if you are a little bit curvier and you're not a stick, that's completely fine, because a lot of guys and a lot of my subscribers, I think the majority, or like 70%, are guys, can attest to this. For my women subscribers, that beauty is subjective. Now, for the most part, most guys don't like women that are morbidly obese and really significantly overweight, although there are people that have fetishes. But in general society, if you got a little bit meat on your bones, got a little bit of curves in the right spots, that's completely fine. I feel like the person that's the most critical of themselves is their own person, uh, is their own self. So, and or of the same gender. So a lot of women are really comparing themselves to other women, and they're trying to impress guys. But when you ask a guy, they might just be like, oh, you look fine. Or a lot of women spend a lot of time on their makeup and stuff, and that's fine. They want to look beautiful and presentable, but a lot of times guys don't even notice. They're like, oh, unless it's something drastic, like a really drastic haircut or something, it's not a big deal. So if you're a little bit big boned, as they say, and you have all the curves in the right spots, and you have a clean bill of health, that's completely fine. And the other quick thing I wanted to say is that just because you're a little bit more big boned, and you're, let's say, a size 10, if you compare that person to someone else who's a size 1 or 2, that doesn't even guarantee that the person who's skinnier is healthier. I've done videos and talked about this in the past, and it's true. Just because you're skinny It doesn't guarantee that you're healthy. Just remember that. If the skinnier you are, you're more prone to getting osteoporosis, especially if you're a woman and you don't weight train. That's why I recommend it. Also, you can get high blood pressure. It's often labeled a silent killer. My blood pressure can get up to, it's lower now, but it can get to like 140 if I'm all pissed off or something. So I don't want to go off too much off topic, but like I said, plus size modeling. If you look up to these women and you're confident in your own uh, skin and it gives you more confidence, so be it. Just make sure you get a physical. And also, if you're skinny, don't just assume that you're healthy, because even though on the outside you may look aesthetically pleasing to the opposite sex or same sex, you still want to make sure you check your blood pressure, get a physical, get regular exercise, and eat right. That's my time, guys. Let me know you guys and gals' thoughts. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. She's basically shown here at an Old Navy sporting a red, white, and blue United States American flag tank top in celebration of